adding to my notes here. So under Qualek, I've added kind of sort of maybe not really Leo's dad. The same for Sir Ultras Goodman. And then on Leo's sheet, right underneath fully grown boy, I've added kind of sort of maybe not really Qualek or Sir Ultras Goodman's son.
Yeah.
I'm happy to roll on it sometime.
Yep, we will see. All right. I believe then that leaves us just with Sevs to recap for Flower Child, or 3, depending on who wants to do the thing.
So, Flower Child's very upset. He looks at Qualak that he looked like he always thought of him like he was his own dad. But then he looked at him and said, "Call me an imbecile." And it hurt. It hurt so much. But people started sticking up for me, and I've never had that stick up for me like before. Like Atora said, Atora was like, "Flower Child, you could beat this solid wall down," but I didn't want to do it because I wanted to prove a point that I'm useful and I'm not an imbecile, even though I can't read. So I got Cliff out because the nice people in the place with the shot of the library and stuff give me a pet rock that I called Cliff, and it bashed down the door. But I think I'm in a bit of trouble because Atora turned like nasty, and she said some words, and it kind of made me feel a little bit scared, a little bit. That's it. That's all I got.
That's good though. I love that. Thank you. That's really good. And good to know his state of mind, where he's at with things like that. That might play into where we're about to head, because you guys have a choice to make. Well, more to the point, Flower Child's really going to have that choice to make. Because he's next up in the initiative order. But Artoria did just make a seemingly compelling argument that might get these guys to stand down. So, if Flower Child doesn't want to run straight in and start clobbering heads, maybe there's a chance for us to enter a social skill challenge. So we sort of step to the side of an initiative for the moment and do some socially group check kind of rolls, but that's going to be up to you guys. I have it prepared if you want to do it. If you don't, I'll use it as a guide to see how things go if other people try while people have been whatever you want to do. I'm just saying that's an option.
Am I next in the initiative? All right. So what I'm gonna do? All right. This is how it's gonna work. Flower Child got hurt. He got hit by a magic spell, if I remember correctly. So he is automatically gonna go into a rage. Okay. Just turns straight into 3.
Yeah.
But he is very much scared of Atoria, and he's just gonna sit there and crouch. But as he's looking out towards the hobgoblin or whoever hit him, and he's just gonna spin a full 90 degrees and just stare at Qualek. And he's just going to be staring at Qualek.
And Qualek smiles as he stares right on back.
All right, I'll say. That's a 9 intimidation, so it's not that bad.
All right. Let me roll.
Well, it's kind of fortunate that it would be Qualek's turn next. So this is a nice little, perfectly matched up interaction.
You hurt Flower Child's feelings.
Sometimes
and he's just growling.
You've got to crack a few eggs to make an omelette.
Is your head the egg?
That depends on who is
As
the
you can
chef.
see, you can hear the pipe creaking under the strength of 3. Just this.
You feel that?
And then That's my turn.
So I feel like things might be slipping into social interaction territory. So I'm going to pull up those notes. Cool. So before we go too much further, did you roll deception at the end of last game, Jess? Do you remember? The game log didn't seem to show it, so I can't remember if you did or not.
It wouldn't have been a deception because she believes that to be the case.
Ah, well, in that case, a persuasion.
It probably would, yeah, be a persuasion.
Let
Right.
me just check a couple of things on my notes here. Yep, so you get, this is a free check that's before everything starts. And basically it's going to affect the overall disposition of these two going forward. So...
In the meantime, could I request
That's a
just
27.
one thing?
Okay.
From Mark?
Yes?
Could you sort of, before we go into what that role sort of happens, maybe set the scene a little bit for anyone who might be viewing and for myself as well, of our physical environment, of who it is that we're facing down with here as well, just to refresh our...
All right. No problem. So the party has come into what is, for all intents and purposes, a hideout, a secret hideout for cultists of Lolth, deep within the Underdark. They have, again, as we know, bust through the front door. They've come into an antechamber that extends out both to the north and to the south. And there are several doors. There's a door to the north. There's a door straight ahead of them to the west. And then down the southern corridor, it sort of heads out back to the... Sorry, there's doors to the east and up to the north. Then down to the south, there's another door that heads out to the southeast, and then an antechamber appears to open out to the west in that direction. Around the area, you can see there's a busted up old cart. There's a few bodies. There's a few gems and stuff lying on the ground. Some bright, shiny rubies, which you may remember from last week that no one mentioned in the recap, actually are trap triggers. So don't be stepping on any of those. So this place it's hewn out of rock. So the stonework is rough. You know, it's let me check the lighting level for you because that's important. Don't think it's very well lit. Is the other thing. It might be a little bit shady because, you know, I don't really like the light. Hey, they're not fans. So
they're not fan of the demon.
Yeah, there is absolutely no natural or magical light sources in the complex whatsoever. So unless you're carrying light or can see in the dark, you ain't seeing anything. So everything around you is shrouded in shadow. Now, down towards the southern corridor, down near where Cliff is standing, Cliff being the hulking earth elemental friend that Flowerchild brought along, is the hobgoblin cultist who is the one that is still active in that he hasn't been knocked the heck out yet. And initially, when Artoria spoke up, seemed to falter and perhaps look like he was maybe about to drop to his knees in apology. So that's kind of where he's at now. Up to the north is where Leo sort of chased the deep gnome cultist who was slinging spells and stuff. Now that one probably did a little bit of damage to a few of you because I think he threw a fireball from memory, but he managed to make it as far as the door and shout out for help before Leo got to him and laid a few good punches, and seems one of them got him in a really good spot because he is not moving now.
The groin specifically.
The groin specifically, right? Yeah. So he's doubled over in pain. Not good. So with that, we have within the room, Artoria is kind of standing in the middle of everything. Cliff is to the south. Flowerchild and Doc Hovel both are sort of just inside the entryway. And then Koalak, you are just behind those front doors that have been smashed off their hinges.
Thanks, Cliff.
Now with that...
All right. 27 on the persuasion.
Yeah.
She's charismatic.
And so with that, I will say, stepping into the first round of our skill challenge, of which there will be 3. And so just to set the ground rules, I'll go through each mechanic as we get there, but there are going to be 3 rounds. It's pass fail. If you fail at any stage, you're done. Right? You need to pass going through. It's going to work on group skill checks. So your group skill check versus theirs, or set DCs that I've already decided on. We will get to that as we go forward. So for the moment, the Hobgoblin is going to continue that trajectory and fall to his knees, looking upon Artoria with sort of confusion, reverence, and fear all at the same time. The other one can't move or do anything. He's like, doubled over, writhing in pain. So this one's going to kind of look up, lowering his weapon, and just sort of peer through the darkness at Artoria and be like, I'm sorry, matron. We didn't know. He kind of begins looking at you a little closer now, sort of looking you up and down, investigating what seems to be like looking at your garb, as though perhaps something isn't quite right, but he's still at the moment convinced that you are who you say you are.
Because we did that at the end of the episode last week, where you're like, "What are you wearing?" I'm like, "Well, she's actually got her robe stuffed into the leather armor." And he brought that up. He actually called her out on that. She's like, "Oh, how dare you insult my slave's ability to dress me?"
Exactly. So, going forward, your task for this round is to convince these two that your story is legitimate. The aim being to maybe get them to call off the help that they just summoned. Who knows? But let's see how we do. So we're going to have a group skill check. So what I'm going to want from you here is either I'm going to want a description of what you're doing, what you're saying, whether it's an action, whether it's not getting involved at all, depending on what else is going on with you at the moment. And you're either going to make a charisma-based skill check of your choice, so you choose the skill, but use your charisma modifier instead, or, other than Artoria, who can roll persuasion, everyone else is going to make a deception check, but they may replace charisma with an ability score of their choice. As with most skill checks, as things go forward, if you use the same skill or ability modifier more than once, it will impose disadvantage on the second and ongoing rolls. So at the moment, your goal is to convince these two that your story is legit and address the flaws in your initial story. So the initial story being how you're dressed. Also, you will notice his eyes sort of being cast across your slaves as well. And give me a quick history check.
Me?
Yes, Artoria, please.
We're not good at history.
Come on, dice, don't let us down.
Not a high DC. It's all right.
Oh, 7.
Does a 7 beat it?
No, it does not. Okay, so you don't really know what he's looking at, but there may be something else going on.
I've got something for this. I've got something for this.
Surely I have a reason to hire these people. Like, I'm a personal physician. I must be important.
All right. So with that, if you'd all like to choose your relevant skill, interaction, whatever it is you're doing, since we are basically up to Qualek in initiative now, because Flower Child did his turnaround, and then we moved into this. We'll start with that. Qualek, if you'd like to go first.
First of all, in that interim, Qualek approaches Flower Child, never breaking eye contact. He whispers into Flower Child's ear. He's like, "He needs you now. He needs you more than ever. If we are found out to be deceiving these people, his life will be forfeit. You need to keep control here. Do not allow him to take the wheel." And then, what I would like to do, and I'll let you decide if I can. This is a hear me out moment. I would like to cast the spell Detect Thoughts on this guy. On this guard, and use that to gather some information about what he's thinking, what it is that he was expecting, and what it is he might be finding suspect about this whole situation, to try and inform Artoria and the rest of the team and try and guide this conversation in a way more towards like what might be a favorable outcome for us, to convince him to allow us to proceed.
Okay, I love that you've done this. I would ordinarily say absolutely yes and come up with the appropriate skill check for you to make.
Okay.
However, as you attempt to cast Detect Thoughts on this person, the spell fails. Please mark off the spell slot.
Okay. Marking off a spell slot.
You may attempt to do something else instead.
Okay. The spell doesn't work. That doesn't function. So that is his normal go-to.
If you'd like to give me your bonus action searchy thing for an Arcana check, I'll tell you why the spell failed.
I think it's irrelevant at this point because I don't think I'm going to be able to counter what that is. So I would like to perhaps use my bonus action to do his Keen Mind ability. No, not the Keen Mind. Whatever it is that allows me as a bonus action to gain knowledge. Try and discern maybe some cultural affections that this person may have on them. Anything that can help us blend in with this environment. Any information. So could I perhaps do some kind of check? Maybe, I don't know, investigation?
Deception, history, or religion.
Deception, history, or religion?
Perception, history, or religion.
I'm going to go with history on this one.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's probably... I rolled a digital dice. That was silly. I mean, anyway, it's an 18 on the perception.
Yep, cool.
History, sorry.
We're gonna... Yep, so now... This is your little bonus action thingy. Are we still looking for... You're going to do something towards the skill check as well? Because we should probably stick to that once we move on from here.
I think maybe this can count towards... I'll leave it up to you. Maybe this can give someone else advantage on the skill check or something like that, maybe?
Yep.
I can feed them information.
It's a group check thing. So if you're doing that to feed information and gather that kind of stuff, then I will just take that as your contribution.
Yep.
So Qualec 18, cool, no problem. In which case, I will tell you that even just off of that, you can see that this guy is definitely dressed as a cultist of Lolth. You can see the spider, trinkets that the history books denote as, what they, and so is the other guy from memory. So, like, these guys definitely have things that could help you pass as cultist, yes. But with that, I'll also add, you're passively gathering other information that you can then be passing on to people.
Yes.
All right, Doc Hover, what would you like to contribute to this particular situation of having the story as passers being Artoria's slaves?
Oh, that's easy. I'm just going to go up, keep a respectful distance from Artoria while I ask, Mistress, how much should I punish this guy?
Okay. Roll me, well, like I said, it's your choice. A charisma-based skill of your choice. Or deception with an ability modifier of your choice. But due to reasons, you are going to have to make that check with disadvantage.
Oh, really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
You spoke without being spoken to for a start.
Yeah, her head would snap around like a goddamn owl. Just like, whoa! You fucking what?
I should mention as well, a new card has been drawn from the deck of Plane of Ruin. This one being the Whispers in the Dark. The Plane of Origin is
fitting.
Pandemonium. The winds of Pandemonium carry maddening whispers that beckon violence. Any creature may choose to channel the whispers when making a weapon or spell attack. Deal an extra 1d8 psychic damage on an attack. Then make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw. On a failure, we roll the short-term madness table, and on a success, there's no additional effects. So do some extra damage,
I like that a lot.
potentially go insane. That's one of the
Love
ones
it.
that I wrote personally. So,
Love it. All right, so here's the thing. I just had a really cool idea. So Sven, you've got these cards, right?
Yeah.
And they all have a plane of origin.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm gonna ask you to be honest on this. You know what cards we have that line up with what planes. When we end up on a plane that matches a card,
Yep.
that card is going to be constantly in effect,
Okay. All right.
Ooh.
along with whatever other cards have been brought up by other people.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah,
dig it.
that'll be fun.
So I'm gonna make
Right.
the next card be all divination wizards cannot die.
Yeah, what plane of existence is that linked to? Anyway, so Doc, you are making your
Yes, and
what check are you making?
since I'll probably want to use deception later, I'm going to make this an intimidation roll, which is the
Uh-huh.
same.
So intimidation, yeah, no problem.
Oh, wow.
Yep, cool. I will add that to the
Wow.
what
Wow.
was
That's
it,
so rough.
9. Yep, cool. Oh wow, wow.
Oh,
Oh,
two sides.
man.
A natural 20 and a natural 1. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
And he only got the natural one because I made him roll with disadvantage because he, Oh yeah, that was the other part I forgot to mention. What you say will affect things like that. My bad. Cool. So that's that part. So Leo, what do you got to add?
I'm gonna go to the lean in to the guy that's in front of me, and I'm gonna whisper, "If you know what's good for you, do exactly what I do." And I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna go into a deep bow facing Artoria without saying a single word. I'm gonna roll a sleight of hand check, but really it's a deception check. It's just the modifier would be dexterity instead of charisma.
Oh,
11.
come
Okay. Writing that down.
Oh my god.
It's above 10.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
above a 10.
Good.
It's above a 10.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, so far we've got contributions from Qualek, Doc Hovel, and Leo. So that means we need one from Flower Child, but he will be going. We'll kind of have that one come. Oh no, yeah, we'll be Flower Child then Qualek. So Flower Child, what have you got to contribute or not?
Right. So what I'm going to do is, Qualix just whispered something in my ear. I rolled a d20 just now to see if he would pay attention to what Qualix said. A wisdom roll. He has 0 wisdom, but I rolled an 11. So for now, he's basically going to follow what Qualix says. He is going to scuttle forward. So he is on his hands and knees, as he generally does in 3. He's going to come forward and look towards that hobgoblin that attacked him and slam his pipe down on the floor, looking at this hobgoblin, and I'm going to use could I use persuasion to show that we are who we are, or do I have to use deception?
I mean, so it's deception with another ability modifier or any other skill with charisma.
All right, so there we go then. So I'm going to use deception, which is a plus, deception, which is a +4, because I'm going to use my strength because I banged the pipe down, and I'm just going to scream at the hobgoblin in a certain, because he's over there.
Yep.
So,
Nice.
so it'll be a d20 +4. So d20 +4, bonk. Come on, dude. Oh. That is a 23.
23, very nice. Oops.
But then he's going to turn his head back and look at Qualek very unhappily.
No problem. And Qualek.
So we're doing another skill check here.
Oh, you've done yours? Sorry, never mind.
Yep.
Artoria. To wrap things up, because you were the one making the arguments, and these guys are the ones supporting you at this stage. Ah, yes. Oh!
Remember, it's the other way.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, no, that's good.
That's a
So
good one.
yeah, her head is snapped on a swivel like an owl, and just stares at the doctor. Stand down, physician. There is no reason to dirty yourselves with people beneath you. Yes, that's what I said, Hobgoblin. You are beneath even the slaves. Now, we are here for a reason. And I would ask that we are to traverse this place unburdened by your ilk. I believe she sort of looks at the doc. We're here for something. Remind me, what was it that we were asked to fetch? From the mistress herself, the goddess.
Part of a wand, mistress.
Ah, part of a wand. So, you'll let us continue forward, unburdened by your presence, or anybody else's, lest I'd allow my minions to deal with you. I might get that to be a intimidation this time round. Not too bad, not too bad.
Balance out the disadvantage I handed out before. Roll it again for an advantage. Because you rolled so well on convincing this guy initially that you are who you say you are. Okay, still a 17.
And like every time she looks at him, she's just like, her eyes are basically burning into him, like boring little holes into his little skull.
Yep. So 7. How many of you are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We'll take the 17. Please.
Okay, now let's go. Checking my notes. Did you do? Yeah, cool. Insight is wisdom, yes.
Mhm.
Okay, that's a good start. Alright, so, now Leo, your stun only lasts for a round, yes?
Yeah, so he's out of stand as soon as the end of my round.
Yeah,
End of my turn.
You will notice with this guy that, being that he was already kind of doubled over, there's not too much further for him to go to drop to his knees. And he'll actually call out over his shoulder. He's like, false alarm, matron mother. I'm sorry. And you can see the hobgoblin as well, still from his position on his knees. Kind of like lowers his head even further, especially in response to Flower Child's like, thump, thump. He kind of looked for a moment at Doc Hovel reacting, but as soon as Artoria reacted, he was like, yes, as it should be, right? And so he just sort of nods, being the one that sort of was conscious and being addressed initially, I suppose. So, yes, of course, mistress. Please, my friend to the north will let you through. Wait, maybe not through that way. Just want to go through. Well, you want a wand piece? Do you know where? It's supposed to be located. You can check the barracks, I suppose. They're to the south.
Looks at the dock expectantly. Well,
Just nod back. I believe so, mistress. Let's start there.
All right.
Fine.
And before anything else can happen, you hear the doors to the north grind open. Another figure steps through. This figure looks first at Leo, then at the deep gnome, frustrating itself, and takes another step around to look down into the chamber proper. This will also probably be the first time you guys get a chance to see. This is a creature that is most definitely not of this world. Clad in armor, dark feathered wings, a sword and a whip at each hip, definitive infernal horns, and deep red skin. The creature looks down at you all, kind of tilts her head. You don't look like a matron, mother, but you have convinced these two, I suppose. Tell me, what is it you seek? And who specifically gave you permission to come here? Okay, folks, this is round 2. Aaron, yes, or Aaron, no? So you have to convince this devil of the same thing you have just convinced these lower-ranking cultists. This will be much more difficult, but again, it's the same kind of deal, same kind of skill checks. You know where you're at. We will use the initiative tracker to keep going. So from Artoria back around, we are up to Flower Child or Qualak, either one. I think Qualak went first last time, so we can go Qualak again.
Qualak, arms folded, takes a couple of dramatic moments before he finally peels away his gaze from these two lesser underlings to the south and looks towards the north. Now, naturally, a Hadozi does not have the ability to see in the dark, but Qualak is so much more than just any Hadozi. He is a wizard, a divination wizard, who specializes in the ability to see things that others cannot see, the hidden world, as it were, which is made even more possible for him thanks to the brand new cloak that he has, the cloak of many eyes. So he turns around and he sees everything. By everything, I mean literally everything. He has true sight with this cloak on. And with his keen mind, he's going to do his quick study ability as a bonus action to try and understand what this is, where they're from, and what they could possibly be doing here. Again, trying to discern motive to help us discern what would be the best course of action moving forward.
I think I'm going to be a bit of a bastard here, but I think this specifically, being that it's infernal, is going to need to be a religion check.
A religion check. Okay. Okay. Let's let the dice... You know what? Let's let the fruit bowl dice decide.
I'll give you Arcana with disadvantage if you'd prefer.
Sorry?
I'll give you Arcana with disadvantage if you'd prefer.
Let's have a look at what my religion is first. My religion is a +5. My Arcana is a +13. Oh, that's a hard choice.
+5 is still pretty good.
Disadvantage averages to be +or -5, so you're probably still better off with Arcana with this, really.
Let's roll an Arcana
there you
check. It's what Qualak does. With disadvantage here, so I'm going to roll the first one. Natural 20 on the first one.
Oh, not again!
Second one?
What?
Not too bad. Natural 17. Fruit bowl dice, ladies and gentlemen. Never rolls below a 15. 17 plus 13, 30.
Jesus. All right, so that's your contribution, and I'll also give you the knowledge. This creature is definitely a fiend, definitely infernal. It is a devil called an Erinyes. These creatures are not, they're not a joke in the Nine House, believe you me. They're also known as Furies, and are basically fallen angels. So yeah, they serve archdevils, guard the order of the Nine Hells against trespassers and escapees, and that kind of thing. When not in service to diabolical masters, they'll hunt wicked souls, pursue quarries relentlessly across the multiverse, and for ages if need be. While there might be someone to serve evil magic users, they also listen for oaths and curses sworn in their names. In rare cases, wronged mortals to call out with rage might be heard by an Erinyes who appear to take vengeance on their behalf. These these devils are combat devils. This thing's here for a reason, obviously. Probably working with the Lolth cultist, or it might be a member of the cult itself. Who knows? Well, either way, nasty.
This is interesting. I don't need you. I don't know how much information Qualek would have about Lolth specifically, but I know a little bit about Lolth, and Lolth is a demon, I believe. Sworn enemies of devil kind. So
this is a thing about the Erinyes devils in particular, is that they have a tendency to be a little bit more they act as mercenaries. So if it's going to serve their purposes, they will do things that might seem sort of a bit weird. I think, yeah, so
not as singular in their servitude as some of the other devils are. Interesting, but perhaps something that we can use to our favor, and especially the fact that evoking their name causes them to act. So that might be something that we can use maybe a little bit later on down the line. Who knows? We'll see, but that's my contribution.
Calling out random names.
Steve, Carl,
on top of that,
Bill.
I will also let you know, because it was like a 30-year-old, right? They're resistant to cold damage. They're immune to fire, poison, and the poison condition. They have true sight. Very long-range true sight as well. If they die outside the Nine Hells, they're back in the Nine Hells. They have magic resistance. They also have that magic rope ability, which can be very, very quite entangling. Their sword tends to deal necrotic damage, and they are quite skilled with their blade, able to block strikes. So that's about what you're going to get on those guys. That's your contribution. Next up, we will have Doc Hubble. What do you think?
Okay, so I have got an idea that will require a performance check, I believe. Now, I'm just not going to stand between Artoria and him, but just off to the side of between Artoria and him, holding my scalpel at the ready, making it look like I'm ready to just defend the my master at any time. If I can do that. Hello?
Mark, you're breaking up a little bit.
Of course you can.
Okay. So, it's only performance, which is only +4, but at least it's not disadvantage this time, right? Oh!
Don't gloat until after you roll.
Oh no. Doc Hubble. What the hell, man?
Start rolling your fruit bowl dice, man. Roll your fruit bowl dice.
So how is it that you managed to fuck up looking like you're defending Artoria?
I don't know how badly one could possibly fuck up that act.
I got it. You're trying to look tough, and the devil just looks at you, deadpan. Yeah? I'm going to do a slightly out of skill challenge action. Can you please give me a strength saving throw?
Oh dear. Okay.
Ooh,
We
straight
have a
in.
massive 9. These dice suck.
Yep,
I
cool.
really
So
should start
the
using more
Aaron,
ones.
the Aaroness in reaction to your insolence grabs the rope at her side and lashes it out towards you. It immediately wraps around you, and it's seething with energy. You're gonna take 17 force damage, and you now have the restrained condition. Please note that down. You're now restrained by the rope. Get your servants under control, matron. Please continue. Who is next up? Next up, we have Leo.
Wonderful. So what happened just now is probably makes what I'm about to do really stupid. But, so Leo sort of notices this infernal-looking creature, and one thing that both of his current front runners for dads is missing is an infernal component. And
Okay,
see,
I just need to correct you on something here. If
Papa?
you're thinking dad, nah. Like think like so. You're how old?
I'm 16.
16. All right. So as I corrected Elric, this is not a male devil.
I don't know my mom either.
Okay. So this might be mum, but also quite attractive by 16-year-old boy standards.
Well, I mean that I have.
So
some
I don't know
confused-
how Leo might take that.
I have some confused feelings about it, but okay, actually, that changes things. If I was gonna, all right, cool. In that case, Leo's gonna get overwhelmed by like how hot this creature is. And he's just gonna kind of like try to slink into the shadows a little bit and just kind of like go to the like hang against the wall and try to make himself look invisible.
He's a teenager.
and
His body is going through changes. He needs to stand behind something at least waist high for a little while.
Yeah, he's gonna cover certain body parts.
So he's standing behind the fucking gnome.
So he's gonna try to hide as much of himself as he can. And it's a crit. It's a critical.
Wow, very nice.
There we go.
Yeah.
So
and
he wants to, that way that like happens when you're a teenager where you just like want to be invisible. He kind of just does it.
And with that, the Arrhenius won't even look in his direction. She will, however, look over to Artoria and sort of like then nod down towards where Leo now is. And she's like, see, at least you have one of them trained. Very, very nice. I will add that to the contribution.
He gets hot under the collar, which
All right, and then
mommy.
That means I believe we are up to Artoria.
And
wait a minute, we're going to do Flower Child and then Artoria, right?
and a budding
Yeah.
romance story,
Right,
by the
right,
way.
right.
I want to see where this goes.
Right.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use my athletics check. I get advantage on athletics check, and how I'm going to use it is I am going to run towards Cliff. I'm going to run up Cliff and perch on his shoulder, and then me and Cliff are going to turn and walk all the way around because he's got 40 foot of movement to stand next to Artoria. And so I am perched on, looking at this fury, at this Aranis, however you want to pronounce it, and just look menacing. And I'm going to use athletics if possible.
Right.
All right, I get advantage.
So again,
on
you're
this.
trying to be imposing.
Very.
Yeah.
Good, because that's a natural 1 on that one.
Yep.
And that's a 15. That's a 23.
Okay, cool. No problem.
As it's
And-
15 foot. So the cliff is 15 foot high.
And you can see at this point, she lets the rope drop around Doc Hovel and begins reeling it in, and she's just watching Artoria at this point, just waiting because like that's a second one that's now been insolent. This devil is not happy. You better have something good up your sleeve, Artoria.
Well, I rolled that wisdom save. It turns out a little bit too early, but I'll let it
Oh yeah.
because it feels cheap to re-roll it, but at the same time,
It's funny.
I mean, you could use a hero point, or you could just use inspiration.
do I have inspiration?
You all get inspiration at the start of a game.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna use that inspiration.
Can I do
'cause,
something
this
different?
Is the one time
Can I do something different? Can I offer up my 19 on the portent die?
No, this is actually a situation where I want to be rolling low, technically speaking.
Well, I've got a 5.
Do you want to use up important dice for it?
I feel like this is important. This might not be combat, but it is important. So you can have a 5 if you want to have a 5.
All right, we'll take a 5.
5.
I am just going to let you know that was probably a wise choice.
Yeah. Very much. I was just like, I rolled that 21. I'm like,
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, you heard that right, Bishop. So she looks to this fiend, and her eyes narrow. And who do you think you are to make demands of me? To make demands of my peasants? What do you think they're doing? She says, gesturing towards the dog and flower child. Do you think they do not have predetermined jobs, roles? This one here, gesturing at flower child, is most obviously one of my personal guard. You've just burst in here looking like you've flown straight from hell. Of course, he's going to stand by my side and ensure that no harm comes to me. And this, gesturing towards the dock, is my personal physician. He may be skilled with the blade and in situations that require medical attention, but he too is one of my personal guard. I do not need to give them orders to guard me. Maybe where you're from you must demand your servants and slaves to guard you, but mine just do it because they know it's what they need to do. They're trained. And how dare you ask of me who sent me like it's your business? You're nothing more than a peon in this place yourself. And,
Roll that with advantage.
what am I rolling?
Whatever you want.
Halfway through that, I really wanted to turn back into Flower Child and go, "Hey, what's going on?"
I feel like she's trying to intimidate. As much as I want to say, I'm going to roll persuasion because I've got a +9 to that. Like, let's be fair here. And call it an intimidation. 23 und...
Nice.
Look at
Not
that.
bad at all.
Okay. So that is a 30, a 5, a 32, a 23, and a 25.
Oh man. They may as well just give us the piece of the rod and we can just go home at this point.
Yeah, look.
Give
so
me the thing I'm looking for. I don't know
Now-
what it is.
the mechanic for this one was that simply this creature was going to be much harder to convince, so I gave them advantage on their insight because they're sus. They're like, "What's up? We haven't been told about no matron mother coming here. This isn't right. Like, what the fuck?" So I rolled that, and that set the DC. That DC was 22. Now, like I said, you guys got a 30, a 5, a 32, a 23, and a 25. So I'm not even going to do the math on that. That's 4 of the 5 results being above the DC you needed, and only one of them being significantly below, but good enough and well covered in the story descriptions as well, I believe. So nicely done, folks. Nicely done. And you can see with that, the Arrhenius kind of relaxes her guard a little. And sort of where before she was, like getting ready to lash the rope out again and perhaps leap forward, like she was almost arching her wings. This all relaxes. She sinks back onto the flats of her feet and gives a slight bow, not a complete one. My apologies, matron. Never again be too careful. Secret hideouts and all. You understand? And with that, you can see she gives a hand signal to someone on the other side of the doorway. Leo, you will see at this point a drow step out from around the corner. Another drow woman. She looks quite pale, however, like she might be wearing some kind of makeup. Carries herself with a similar sense of, I guess, subtlety that you are capable of. I should probably make her not invisible anymore because she's no longer hidden. So she steps out, looks past you because you're tucked in behind the corner, over the gnome's head at the devil. So, Joe? What's the problem? You'll hear coming from the door. Arrhenius looks over and says, Matron Mother wants a piece of a wand or something? You know anything about that? Oh, one moment. And she steps through the door and then steps out in front of the devil, takes another couple of steps. Leo, you will hear more movement on the other side of the door at this point. And what you will see, if you're looking through it, is a couple of other weird-looking...
Oh, they look pleasant.
Strange creatures, like stone-skinned-looking creatures, but they don't look unintelligent. They seem to be conversing with each other as they're moving past. You'll also see...
What are they talking about?
I can't really hear.
Oh.
What languages do they speak? Hang on.
I just want to know what small talk they're getting up to.
It's probably more grunts and, whatever. But yeah, you will see that. And what you will also see is the tail of a large bipedal creature
Two legs
moving
and a tail.
as it moves off to the south. See those kind of movements going on around there. At this point, the drow woman steps forward now. There's a bit of a description going on here. She's carrying... the picture they give us is of this staff, but they tell us to use an assassin stat block. So I'm just going to say she's got a staff. Apparently she's just cool like that. Purple and red robes, much like you would expect of a loth cultist. Dots above her eye, below her eye, and then another 2 above the first set that are above her eye, making it look like there are 8 eyes on the face. Long blonde hair, and pale skin, in fact, so perhaps not actually a drow. Perhaps some other kind of elf that worships Loth. The skull and spider buckle on the waist strap. Let's give you guys a quick look at this one in the game log.
Oh yeah, show us some artwork,
He
baby.
looks a little more like someone that might be in charge around here.
Come on, show us that artwork.
I know.
There it is.
Oh.
I know we're not in. I know it's sort of our turn, but can I do like a nature check of some kind to discern if she is a drow? Because I feel like that's going to play in an important thing.
Could I assist with that as well, perhaps?
Can I do a check to see if she's my mom?
Yes.
You may all do the things
Do a familiar check.
Nature, Arcana. What's the vibe check button?
Nature for you trying to figure out elf vibe check.
Okay.
All right. Roll a digital
Leo, to
dice.
figure out if that's your mum, I want you to roll just a D100. And then Krylak, you can, yeah.
I do not assist.
Would you notice this? Okay, no,
No.
problem.
62.
I'll just look to see if she looks healthy.
I think Kwalek at this point is like biting his tongue because he wants so badly to say something snarky to that devil that he's just not paying attention to this drow, not drow person.
Can I do a perception roll to see if she's got any eyebrows? Because she doesn't look like she's got any eyebrows.
Sure, you absolutely may do that check.
She doesn't. What?
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Well,
god.
No
and a
eyebrows.
perception check, right?
That was
Thank-
that was the way. That was the fashion in 2007.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't tell. You're going to have to get closer, man.
No, actually, looking at this picture, I know exactly what's going on. She's just come out of a studio where they were using her image for CGI, and the dots of her face.
Yeah. Mocap. She's a motion capture actress. We can use that in our role play. We can say like the next Avatar movie's coming up, and maybe we can get her a spot. We can talk to whoever the director of that movie is again, James Cameron.
The one that likes the ocean.
Yeah, we can leverage James Cameron, and we can get advantage on our deception checks. Oh god,
So,
so stupid.
at this point, she comes out, looks upon Artoria with respect. Not necessarily reverence, but definitely respect.
Good enough.
And gives her a curt nod. You seek a wand piece, I believe. I think I know the object of which you speak. And you are obviously a servant of the mother. So I believe we can let you through. It's a little strange that no one notified me that you were coming, but I'll tell you what. The object that you seek lies in the deepest chamber of this cavern. If you can convince me that you truly were sent by Lolth herself, then I'll let you pass through to that chamber unaccosted by any of my people or anyone else within the hideout. What I cannot promise you is the cooperation of anything in that final chamber. But still, tell me, how did you receive the message that you were to come here? Now with this, I don't think we need a group check. I think this is just Artoria trying to land the lie that you've all been trying to sell this entire time. So, I'm going to say each of you can still contribute in a way, but it will more be in a modifier to a single roll. It's going to be a straight deception, because this is definitely a lie now. Regardless of how much you believe what's going on, you don't know how, right? So this is definitely going to be deception. And others can contribute with a modifier. And possibly if the contribution is good enough, maybe you'll get advantage. You'll be rolling deception, they'll be rolling insight. So everybody else, what would you like to attempt to do to add to Artoria's position here?
If I may, standard operating procedure for Kwalek. Kwalek wants to feed all information about Lolth, about Lolth's religion, about Lolth's religious practices, about Lolth's cults, anything to do with any sort of, worship of Lolth, as well as information about Lolth and Lolth's history itself, to Artoria in order to make her, to inform her deception, as it were, to give her pieces of information that only someone who is a cultist of Lolth or someone who is a devout follower of Lolth would actually know.
Okay, cool, perfect. So you go ahead and roll me that religion. Also, just back on the nature checks that were rolled earlier, this is definitely, Artoria, this creature definitely came from an egg.
Well, that means something to one Artoria, yeah.
This is definitely an elf.
Definitely an elf, yeah.
Not a drow,
Not a drow.
but seemed to be observant enough of drow culture, hence the respect, blah blah blah, and they're obviously a Lolth worshipper. So you're not sure what their history is, but they carry themselves with an air that says they've been in the Underdark a long time. But they are not originally from here, no.
Yeah, cool.
That's a 17 from Qualek on the religion check. 12 plus 5.
So what I'm going to say there is, in the case of, because I believe that Artoria currently, provided the wisdom rolls keep going the way that we want them to, knows what to do. So that 17 is going to act as a gauge for you if the wisdom check goes the other way as to how much our Artoria might be able to pass off, given the knowledge that Qualek's feeding, and I'll leave that up to you. I figure you probably have a little more Lolth knowledge than I currently do, so I'll leave that with you guys. A 17 is pretty damn good. I would give that, you would know most of what you need to pass, anything like that. Okay, anyone else?
I'm on top of cliff, and I've camera 3, and now I am Flower Child, looking on in confusion, trying to talk to Cliff and go, Cliff, what's going on? I don't understand what's going on. Who's that? Who's that woman over there?
He's speaking Terran. I don't know if you understand him.
It sounds a lot like Huttese. I'm not sure.
I love him.
So I'm gonna use survival to see if I will open my fucking mouth.
See if you've survived this situation.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And that is a 13. I'm like,
Middling.
yeah, I'm like,
You're seeing the side eye coming from Artoria as you're mumbling to the rock.
As I start to go around behind the elemental's head. So I'm like, okay.
We're gonna call that a +1, because it was still above 10. And Qualek, you've added a +2.
Oh, nice.
So doing pretty well so far. Anyone else like to contribute? I reckon we've got time for maybe. Oh, we can fit 2 more in. All right, who's next?
So Leo sort of is really bashful behind this beautiful creature, and he's all of a sudden gotten really self-conscious about how he smells, particularly under the armpits. But his luckily he has a cape of Montebank, which has a faint smell of brimstone. So he's gonna sort of try to flexibly wipe off his BO with his cape, so he can be nice and fresh for this infernal beauty. And I'd like to
check here. What I need is a D10 roll to see if you've had a shower in the last 10 days.
3.
3. Yeah, you had a shower 3 days ago. That's not so bad for you.
I've been staying at my mom's house, or
he's
a random house.
He's a teen. He sweats profusely.
But I'm like, yeah, I feel pretty good.
I think you're good. I don't know if checking and making sure you smell good is going to actually contribute to the roll any, but you don't detract by smelling bad.
Yeah. No. Well, I was hoping to do acrobatics and that, yeah.
Oh, what do you want to do with your acrobatics? Oh, like that's the trying to make it all.
Well, I'm really trying to get my smell to be like attractive to this,
Yes, okay.
alluring to this.
Wafting the musk.
So it's like
I want
backflips.
my musk to be as wafted as possible.
Go for it.
Cool.
I did not think we were going to be using our body odor in order to try to persuade the drow to let us take their ones, but here we are.
17.
I love that.
17. I mean, going by that before. That's so. Apparently, you somewhat distracted the Erin, yes, because she's just noticed the smell of brimstone, and she actually looks at you and gives you a brief smile, and then looks away again.
So that's another +1.
All right, that's a +2.
Ooh,
Okay, that matches up.
Oh yeah.
What Qualek rolled before. So that's +5 so far to Artoria's final roll. We have one possible assistant left. Alec, that's you. I noticed a picture up. He might have run to the bathroom. Oh well, Doc Hovel is potentially. I mean, he's been let go from the rope, but maybe he's still a little bit reeling. So, unless he gets back in the next few seconds, I think we just might have to skip him.
4.
No, we're not going
Three.
to skip him. I can bring up his character sheet and you can tell me what he wrote, what he would use.
He's back.
But Eric,
Oh,
what
there
are
he
you
is.
doing to help?
Sorry. Oh,
Hey.
okay. Well, at this point, we're pretty much waiting for them to let us down to the spot. There's not much I.
Nope, you're trying to. The Artoria is about to give a response to the question of basically how was the message delivered to her from Lolf. And she's the only one actually rolling against the enemy at this point. So you're doing what you can to maybe give them positive or potentially negative modifier, depending on what you do to try and a little.
Scared.
Yeah, -5. No, you'd have to roll really bad for that.
I mean, track record.
Okay, well, I am pretty much just at this point keeping the role, right? I'm pretty much just acting as what I would be doing.
Yeah,
So
could be a roll you need to make, but
it's probably a
it's about selling the lie that you got. You know, you're trying to land the final lie. So you don't necessarily need to. You don't necessarily need to come up with something that will specifically help Artoria, so long as you continue to sell the lie.
right.
Maybe it can be
Well,
just.
You can just do nothing.
See,
Dude.
what I would do
Yeah.
normally in this situation, heal my Qualek, but I can't think of a way to do that without Artoria's command that makes sense. So, probably a matter of just administering my medical knowledge to Qualek without using anything permanent that I may not have permission to use in this situation. So, I'm just going to go ahead and do medicine on Qualek to fix up his wounds.
Sure.
And Qualek will do some kind of ritual hand gestures to sort of make it look like he is a cultist of Lolth, and sort of maybe that Doc Hovel has a higher position than he does. He's maybe
Okay,
some
cool.
type of gesture of supplication to someone who is in higher favor to the matron mother than he.
Basically, I'm trying to pretend I'm the medical officer.
Yeah. Good save. Because otherwise I was going to be like, why is he just going over there when there's a conversation being... Yeah, so no, that's good. You're going over to do your job, and Qualek is being sufficiently... yeah, so that's going to be another +2. It's +7 to Artoria's roll.
By the will of the demon webs,
This one...
he says, I submit myself and my body to you. Favored of the matron mother.
Right. Well then, Artoria. Your response and your deception roll. Oh, that first. Oh.
We're gonna use the inspiration.
Yep.
Come
Cool.
on, inspiration.
No.
Okay.
Not
so,
now.
Can we use hero points?
I honestly feel like that would be cheesing it at this point. But maybe not. For a hero point, what I will allow is...
I'll give up my one as well. This has been going so well so far. I would be
So good.
devastated if it fell apart now. I would be devastated. You tell me what you need, I'll give it to you.
I'm not giving you an auto success.
No auto success. Maybe just another chance.
So...
For the narrative, Mark. For the narrative.
All right. Yeah. We can let this roll. You can have another roll, Jess, but this time your wisdom modifier does not apply. Wait, no, that's good for you. Sorry.
That's good. Yeah.
No, you can add. All right. You can double your wisdom modifier.
Add my
In this
proficiency.
case. Hey, yeah, add your proficiency, but then you can subtract the amount of hero points you guys are willing to spend.
Yep.
I'll chuck one in.
That's 3, 4.
Okay. I'll chuck mine into. Fuck it. It's 11 past.
Yep.
I am slightly sus on.
Roll it
on
again
this.
one more time that doesn't count to make sure it doesn't roll 22 again.
Yeah.
Because yes, it does that sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, no, so, alright.
I'm gonna roll the chongus here.
Oh,
Go for it.
come on, Chucky die. Don't let me down now.
Alright, so wait, before you, just to be clear, how many hero points? Is that everyone's?
You can
That's
have mine.
everyone, yeah.
You got mine.
Alright, so you're going to be at 17 plus 3. So it's plus 3 to the roll, and that'll be the result. And you've got to roll 10 or below to get what you want, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Alright, sweet.
on.
Go for it.
Come on, free ball die.
Ooh, that's better. That's much better.
Oh.
That's a 4. That's a 4 on the dice.
That's a 3, that's a 7.
Ah!
Right. Now you can...
You ain't
give your
killing us tonight,
performance and
Mark.
look at this option roll.
Oh, thank God. I was just like, damn. Damn.
Maybe next week.
She sort of looks over at Doc Hobble, gives a nod, and looks back to this elf in front of her. You hold yourself well for one not born. Well, I can't make that presumption, but for one who is not of drow blood. Your question. How would Loth have communicated with... Well, how else? Omens, dreams, carried by spiders. To come to this place and collect this piece of wand. I cannot tell you any more as to what it does, what it's for that would be breaking the word of the mother herself. But I thank you for your respect. And I apologize for our harsh tones that we may have used with your servants.
Go ahead and roll deception.
Is it deception or persuasion?
Or just take
It's
a 19.
deception.
Up to you. The last of my
You
portents.
can take the 19.
We'll take the 19.
Taking the 19. And that is my portent die done for the day. We are at the mercy of chance now.
Because that I can't move the camera. That's all right. He's sort of stuck in there. That was a 1. So a 19. We'll take the 19. Why? Why you do this to me?
They are silvery barbs. I'm joking. I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh, I get to roll again.
No. No, I was going to have it silvery barbs, you portent. But no, I'm joking. It doesn't even have silvery barbs. With that, you can see recognition first at your words. And then, finally, the reverence that you expect. And with that, she gives a short, respectful bow. Looks over her shoulder. It's all right. Back to the meeting room. We'll send them through. And then she looks down the corridor and calls out towards the hobgoblin. Makubli! Take them through to the chamber. Don't let anybody harm them, but also don't let them into anywhere they shouldn't be going. Capiche? And with that, she nods to you once again, Artoria, and then turns, and her and the Aranyas go back through the door and close it, and the deep gnome sort of stands up, shudders some, and just like looks over to Leo and just
Did you see that she smiled at
that really hurt what you did before.
Oh,
Ow. I'm on the
yeah.
same side. Slave.
I mean, I don't like you calling me that term, but sure, that's fine. We're on the same side.
Watch.
I'm not your slave. I'm a slave.
He just narrows his eyes at you. Okay, with that, the hobgoblin will show you through. So I'm going to open a path through to where you're going to go and lead you guys through. So
I believe we did it.
everyone is welcome to come through. I'll tell you what you see on the way through,
To the south?
and you'll get taken through. Yep, so heading south, everybody. Now, in the chamber marked
excuse me.
W2, so the one to the left as you're coming down here, that looks to be a prayer room. There's an altar to Lolth. That's where these other two came out of. They seemed to be in prayer. Coming on through, you come to what is some other kind of antechamber, and there
shit.
is another creature before you go too far.
Knowledge check.
Standing guard at the doorway. Yep, go ahead, roll a knowledge check, and I'll tell you about this thing. I'll also dump a picture through to the game log, and it appears to be standing guard in front of some
32.
kind of door.
I can't.
Yep, cool. All right, so this is a Nalfeshni.
God.
It is a fiend. This one, unlike the Aranyas, this one is definitely a demon.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
you know, resistant to cold, fire, and lightning, immune to poison, immune to the frightened and poisoned condition, also has true sight, speaks abyssal, and has telepathy. Will be returned to the abyss if it dies on another plane. Does have magic resistance, has some pretty nasty rending attacks, can teleport, and has a fear aura. And it can, let's see, it can teleport on top of you if you move anywhere near it. Yeah, they're fucking nasty.
Look at that art.
And
That might not
Leo,
be Leo's daddy.
hey,
Yeah, is it my dad?
Is that Leo's dad?
you know, it's got horns.
It's got horns. It's got lots of them.
Skin tone's kind of off though.
Hey guys,
You're not sure.
what's going on?
It's not my dad. Don't worry about it.
Shit.
Are you dead? Oh, okay.
Told her
All
not.
right, and so then you get led through up to the north. And to this point, he kind of steps down into the southern chamber and motions you guys to continue down the larger corridor. And he stops you here. He says, okay, now, like the mistress said, you're on your own from here. And then he kind of just like scuttles past you and back out the front and slams the door closed. So,
Sorry, which way we're supposed to go? Are we supposed to go
you're
right or down?
heading right from here.
Oh.
Now, I will let you know that to the south, you can see in there looks like some kind of barracks. And then, but as you are being led up the corridor, the Nalfashni kind of moves up to here to keep an eye on you guys, to see where you actually go. Again,
Yeah, she sees our flower child going down to the south and goes, boy, don't.
Can I ask
At
quickly?
this point,
Does anyone not have dark vision at all? Anyone? Everyone's got dark
Yeah,
vision?
we've all got. we've
Okay,
all
just
got
wanted to double check because I got the goggles. I don't need them anymore. So if anyone needs it, just let me know. Yeah.
I have that protector's grace thing.
Does that still work here in the Underdark and everything?
absolutely does.
Does? Okay, all right.
Yep.
Cool. All right.
Now, before we go much further, let me just pause this here. Because we do have a little bit of time left and we should move on. I'm going to read you the description of the room you're moving into.
Mm.
But before I do that, is there anything you would like to do in the few moments, and I'm talking maybe 30 seconds if that, not even, a round or two, before this Nalfenchi is like, oi, keep moving, that you want to do before you move into the next chamber?
So we can't
Yes.
take a little bit of more
Yes.
time here. It's just like a round or two.
In and out, get the thing. They haven't given you leave to sit down.
Geoff, you had something?
Yeah, I'm just gonna discreetly drink a potion of greater healing,
That's right.
Mm.
and that's 44 plus 4.
If you use a full action, you can just get the max.
That's a good idea. I might cast some healing
Gets a
on
max.
myself. Oh, actually, I want to check first to see if magic is going to work.
Okay, if magic is going to work.
Yeah, because it wasn't working in that other chamber. I wonder if it's confined to the entryway or if it is an effect that is permeating the rest of this enclave.
Sure.
Arcana?
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, roll some physical dice. 15 plus 13, 28.
Yeah. All right. So you pretty quickly, being that you're a divination wizard, you will be fairly familiar with what's going on here. You can feel throughout this entire place just the subtlest glint in the weave of the non-detection spell.
Non-detection.
It seems the entire place is under the effect of non-detection. So divination magic specifically, it can't be targeted at objects, creatures within, or the place itself.
Divination magic can't specifically be targeted. Okay.
Which spell you cast that failed was a divination spell.
For the duration, you hide a target that you touch from divination magic. So this would be encompassing the entire area. Target
And the creatures within it and the objects within it.
can't be targeted by any divination magic, all perceived through magical scrying senses. Okay, I dig it. Okay, so I can cast my spell. I would like to heal myself with Arcane Vigor, if allowed.
Yes, you absolutely may.
By the
Now.
DM.
I'd like to go into a stealth mode if possible. But
Yes, you may hide. No may attempt to anyway.
Cool.
Alright, casting that at a 3rd level spell slot is going to give me, let's have a look here. Roll 2 unexpended hit dice. At a number spell slot above level 2, so I can roll 3 hit dice if I want to. And my hit dice is, I don't know, D6, I'm imagining. So
So the wizard.
roll a D6 3 times and add +3 to the total. Give me a D6.
I will also point out that all these
Five.
piles of rubble that you're
Five.
seeing in the beginnings of this cabin,
5.
that piles of bone and leftover gristle of many consumed bodies.
Do I see any Pickles Ghoulfinger?
No. You definitely see some knuckle bones, but no pickled ghoul fingers.
We could set
So
up
now-
like a chain here. Like we could sell pickled ghoul fingers.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be a hit.
As they getting ready, I talk to somebody. Do you reckon the pig guy behind us did all this mess?
No.
Oh, okay.
I tell Flower Child everything that has happened. Yeah, in the time
No.
that he was away.
That didn't happen. That was just like no.
It did. This is a conversation that is best had at another time. But in the time, look, listen to me. Listen carefully, boy. For it is of the utmost importance. I apologize for the words that I used earlier. You are subject to something that is beyond your ability to understand at this point, and I will do everything that is within my power to help you bring it under your control. But you have to believe me. You have to believe me. We are this far away from achieving what we have set out to do here.
Okay. Who all has a dark vision or some kind of sight range that goes more than, say, 78 feet?
120
Yep.
feet, baby.
Okay.
120.
Those of you with that range will get the full description.
True sight.
The rest of you ignore what I'm about to say about webs and creatures.
La 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 la.
All right,
la,
so
la.
we, those people who can't see it, shall mute themselves on the Discord, or?
No, just ignore, because there are other parts that they will want to hear. So, massive chamber in front of you guys, right? It opens up. It's a 50-foot tall ceiling here, whereas the rest of the places is a lot smaller. And there's an enormous web stretching across the center of the cabin. Those of you that can't quite see that far can probably see the outer edges of parts of the web. The strands of it are plastered over stalagmites and stalactites all over the place. It's full, up, down, like that whole area is covered in web. Crawling on this web is a giant reptilian creature with 8 legs. And near that creature stands a smaller, one-eyed creature with a body that resembles melting wax. I'm going to send you through some images to the game log.
I know what
and
this
reveal some
is.
tokens.
Yeah, I know what it is.
So this is the 8-legged creature. And this is the smaller creature.
Ooh, I can't remember the name of it, but I've utilized these in games in the past. Oh, but the new artwork is so much better.
Is it Yogolith or something like that?
Yeah, that's it. Yep. You hit the nail right on the penis there, Sevs.
Ooh.
It's
You go.
Tony and Gary.
Yeah. Specifically, it's a Yoklol.
A
The
Yoklol.
other
okay.
one is a spider dragon.
Ah,
And kind of in the center of the web, those of you that can see as far as the creatures, you can see a bound up knot of webbing sort of suspended in the middle near to where the spider dragon is. And you just see the faintest glint and glowing aura. That is the rod piece that you have come here for. Now,
Oh.
folks, it's 10:30. So, do we
Keep
want to
playing.
get into
Keep
this for a
playing.
round?
Keep playing. Keep playing.
I just want to point out here. First of all, I have never heard of a fucking spider dragon before in my
No,
life.
I don't
so
do that.
New
I
creature. It's a-
am keen, and second of all, the artwork for the Yoklol these days, with all the like
Right.
intestines and shit in the middle of it.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, this is.
Yucky.
I love it.
Yeah.
I
So,
love
so the Yoklol is the new 2024 Yoklol, and the Spider Dragon came with the Vecna Eva Fruin campaign book.
Look at that thing.
So that's why you won't have seen one
Hey.
before.
Look.
This is a
So
specific creature designed for this campaign, and now here's the thing:
One of my favorite dragons.
the only one of you that has said anything about trying to be quiet is Leo.
Oh, fuck. Son of a bitch.
So, you've been being quite loud here at the entrance to the cavern, and you're looking in, seeing these creatures. Now,
You can even see the
I'm
Yofflol
going
in
to
the
say-
artwork there of the
Yeah,
spider dragon.
Very, very cool.
yeah, yep, you can. How good's that? Right now, so I'm going to need you all to roll initiative, as they have heard you coming. However, Leo,
Mhm.
you may roll with advantage because you have surprise.
Ooh.
This nonsense.
Give me one moment to clear the combat tracker.
There are some absolutely fantastic pictures of spider dragons out there.
Actually, Quilak was over here. I forgot to mention that. He was 25 kilometers
Beautiful.
behind everyone else.
We should probably get ourselves onto actual grids, huh?
I mean, as long as you're not overlapping each other, you can be wherever you want. Like, I'm fine with using Euclidean measurement and not being snapped to grid. Just try not to let your tokens overlap, because unless you've got rules that let you do that, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, do I need to roll again?
Oh
or
shit,
no?
initiative.
No. Did you already roll now? I'll just add you to tracker, and that should be fine.
Yeah, just add to
I'll
the
need
tracker.
to be added as well. As much as I'd love to roll again.
Yeah.
This might be a good point to mention or remind everyone. Quilak does have the initiative feat, whatever it's called. I can't remember what
Alert.
it's called. Alert, yep, the alert feat, which allows him to swap initiative for someone else. He did roll a 17 on his initiative. If anyone would like to swap with him, I would like to throw that out there. If you've got something cool you want to do, let me know, and I'm happy to swap out my inish.
I'll swap initiative with you, mate.
Want to swap a niche? Okay.
I got 17.
Say that.
I got
Oh,
17
you
as well.
son of a bitch.
I also have alert if anyone wants to
wait,
swap
you-
with 16.
Leo, you're right up there. I'll swap my initiative with you if you want to go ahead of me.
It doesn't make a huge difference. We're one apart.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm looking at the initiative tracker here. I don't know if it's been repopped yet, but like Leo, you got 11 by the looks of it.
Oh, sorry. I rolled twice. The first one was 16. So
Okay. All right.
did we change it to 16 on the tracker?
Yeah, that'll have to be up to Mark. So
16, you reroll. Yep, cool. 16 for Leo. Sorry, who's anyone swapping?
No, I'm on the same
Yeah.
initiative.
Alright. Well then. In that case. I
oh
believe
shit.
I get to go first. Look at this thing there.
Fuck.
Okay, those things. Those things. Cool, those things. And that. Oh.
All right, let's take it back, guys. Let's start this thing next week, and let's see if there's some question.
I'm not here next week!
Oh no, we can't do this without you. Shit.
I might be able to do it on my laptop.
Yeah, you can do it.
Yes, yes, you will.
Yes.
Yes, you will.
100
But it's got the camera at the bottom, so you just be looking at my nose the whole time.
That's fine. As long as you can roll dice, you're fine.
I'll have all my dice with me.
Oh my god. And I'm pretty sure you said we saw the rod somewhere in here as well. So we might not even have to
Yeah.
fight these things. We could just grab the rod, snatch and grab.
Like, I've got a really cool idea as to what I can do,
Those are the
but
soundscapes.
I'm still gonna do that wisdom save. So that's why I didn't want to swap initiative, because I'm like, I've got this really cool idea, but then like, yeah.
I kind of wish I had my portent dice now.
No, look, you know what? Worth. I know you guys don't know what was going on there, but worth.
Yeah, no, I've got no idea. This is a whole new side of Artoria that I had no idea existed. Do we have two characters with identity dissociation disorder?
3
Yeah.
is highly scared of Atora.
So
3
am
is
I.
really scared
Me.
of Atora.
Sven, like, as a person, I am scared of Artoria.
Wow. Yeah, okay, so the Yoklol slithers forward, sort of like up along the webs, back down along them, up against some more. It gets itself to like, maybe 20 feet high up on this section of web, and then, oops.
Now might
And
be a good
then,
time to remind everyone as well, we do have that Whispers in the Dark card in play.
Oh, yes.
Ooh,
Very good, very good.
cheers.
All right. So, it then, after getting itself in position, it's almost like it's maybe feeding off the webs itself as it starts to just spew forth a stream of web and fill up a square. And in front of you, it's cast web. That will be its turn.
Oh my god.
Qualak.
All right. Let's dip back into that same old bag. Let's use my keen mind and my quick study ability to try and figure out something more about one of these things. I'm going to roll a d6, and odd is going to be the Yoklol, and an even is going to be the 8-legged death that's coming for us. That is a 6. That's an even. So the spider dragon. I would like to roll a knowledge check on that.
For this, I'm going to need nature, I'm afraid.
Nacho. It's all right. Qualak is pretty well learned. So +5 on the nature. Okay, let's roll the dice. Come on. Oh, it's an 8. That's going to be a 13.
13.
What do I win?
I mean, not a hell of a lot.
Okay.
You
Any
can
weaknesses?
determine that it is definitely not actually a dragon. It appears like one, but it's definitely more monstrous spider than dragon.
This is not a draconic creature.
That being said,
This is something else entirely.
you wouldn't be surprised if it had some kind of dragon-like abilities if it's taken that form. Perhaps a breath of some description, you're not really sure. Being that spider base, you might assume that it does some kind of poison damage. It's probably going to be able to move around these webs pretty easily. As far as weaknesses go, none that you're aware of.
We are vulnerable, being grouped together so tightly. We should spread out a little bit. The part of the rod. Did we identify that in the webs?
Yes. So you'll see there's a token with a blue ring around it. Looks like a little gem, like a crystal or something.
I can't actually
You
see
might not be
that.
able to see to this range, but up near where the dragon is, there's a token.
I should be able to see 120 feet.
Yeah.
It's not showing me that. I'll just change that on my character sheet real quick. Vision and light will go 120 feet. Because of my cloak, should expand that ability to see. All right, so there we go. All right, so it's somewhere up there.
Let's roll a little green dot.
I am going to cast a spell. The spell has the range of 120 feet. Am I 120 feet away from the Jawn?
Check.
The rod?
No, you are about 100 feet from the dragon, about 92 feet from the rod part, 88 feet from the Yoklol, but you don't have line of sight to anything but the Yoklol from where you are.
Okay, if I move into the cavern a little bit, like so, what's that? So 5, 10, 15, 20 odd feet?
Yeah, you still can't quite see the crystal, but you can see the dragon now.
Oh, God.
The spider dragon.
Damn it. Alright, so I can't do what I want to do because I can't see the fucking rod.
Thanks to the web.
I don't want to go in the
You're
web.
close.
I don't want to go in the web. The web is top to bottom, ceiling to floor. I'm not going to go in the web. I'm a goddamn Hadozi. I'm not going to be able to get
No, just a
myself-
little web in front of you there.
Yeah,
It's only on the ground.
it's only on the
Right on the
ground.
floor.
Climbing speed,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Go for it.
Up I go.
Around the wall. Yeah, nice.
I'll probably go south wall, so maybe I'd be able to get to here. However many feet up. Well, actually, just around the corner, up to there, just above the
Now
web.
you can see it. Yep, even there. Now you can still just see it.
Oh
You
my
see the
god.
green dot?
This is
Up
so
here?
stupid. I should
There
not
it
be
is.
doing this. I'm gonna die. Bigby's hand.
Oh, okay. Talk to me about Bigby's hand.
I'm gonna chuck that one in the game log. But you create a large hand of shimmering magical energy in an unoccupied space that you can see within range. The hand lasts for the duration, which is up to a minute with concentration. And it moves at your command, mimicking the movements of your own hand. It's an object that has an AC of 20, blah, 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 blah. When you cast the spell, and as a bonus action, shit, I shouldn't have used my bonus action. I'm stupid. But when I cast the spell, and as a bonus action, so I can do it on this round.
Yep.
I can move it up to 60 feet, and then do one of the following effects. Clenched fist, which is basically punch something, forceful hand, which is trying to push something, a grasping hand, which is to try and grapple something, but I'm assuming that I can probably grab the rod. Right?
You can certainly try.
Alright, so casting Bigby's hand right next to it, grabbing the rod and trying to pull it out of the web.
Bigby's hand's kind of incorporeal unless you make it solid, right?
It doesn't
It's an
say
armor
it's-
class.
It has an armor class.
Yeah,
It doesn't say it's incorporeal.
Yeah, so the hand is an object that has an AC of 20 and hit points equal to the hit point maximum. So it's
Consider
a
its speed to
physical
be a
thing.
flying speed of 60. Yep, cool, no problem. Go ahead and make me a strength check with the hand.
Let's have a look here.
If it doesn't have a strength score, then use your spellcasting ability modifier.
The hand attempts to grapple something.
Spell save DC.
Spell save DC. So yeah, I think that's probably accurate, Mark. I would say it's my
Yeah.
spell modifier or spell attack.
Or spell attack.
Spell attack. So +9 on that one.
Yeah.
Let's
Go ahead, roll
roll
me a spell attack.
some busy dice. Come on.
Strength check.
Oh god damn it, son of a bee sting. 11.
So the hand grabs at the piece of the rod, yanks at it. Stuck good.
Shit. Okay. I've cast it. I've moved. How far have I moved? 5, 20, so 30 feet already. So I've used the full extent of my movement. That's everything I can do at this point. You can see this shimmering construct that looks like, and you can see like Qualek reaching out with his hand as well, and the hand is like mimicking his movements as it tries to yank this rod out of the web, but he's unsuccessful. But that's the end of his turn.
Okay, well then, up next is Leo.
Leo's gonna do what he always does. He's gonna jump onto the wall. What's happening there? Sorry. It's gonna move. It's gonna move here 5 feet, 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet, 50 feet. He's gonna use a dash. Sorry, 45 feet. Sorry, I feel like
Assuming
I'm.
you did some spider climbing fuckery.
Yeah, I'm spider climbing. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 40 feet, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna open this door here.
7 more dragons in
I'm
there.
gonna close that door.
Okay, so
That's,
holding that,
yeah.
let's bring you back to here for a moment and the open door, okay?
Sure.
Because before you step in there,
Yeah.
probably reveal the 4 giant lizards that are in the room.
Ah, I'm gonna close that door without entering it.
Sure, no problem. They all kind of hiss and look a bit hungry, but also like they might have been beaten a little bit, and like why are they right next to a spider dragon lair? Maybe they're food.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna open that door again. I'm gonna open that door again, and then I'm gonna use So I've used my bonus action dash. I'm gonna try to hide.
So you've opened a door, closed a door, and opened a door.
All right, Mark. If you want to be like that.
No, I'm kidding. You're fine.
All right. Cool. Yeah. No. I want to. I'd like to try to hide. Is there like a natural place that looks like it might be hideable in my near region?
In the room where the
No, I want to be on the side away from the lizards. I want the lizards to have the freedom to come out.
Okay, you could try and duck back around the corner, maybe.
Yeah, let's do that. So we'll go back there.
Yeah. You got enough movement?
Yeah. I feel like I've got enough movement to get right there. So I'm gonna try to hide now.
I mean, you might. Oh no, webs kind of count as obscurity. I'll give you. Yeah, you can hide.
Cool.
You should be able to see out of the webs, but yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty stealthy.
All right there.
That's gonna be a 27 stealth.
27. Okay, no problem. You are effectively invisible, apparently. But you did get seen doing that, and then you kind of just ran around the corner and disappeared.
Yeah.
All right, cool. No problem. At this point, let's go ahead and do that. Cool. All right. That's it. Anything else?
No, that was my turn.
Nope. All right. Flower Child 4.
So I see this web just turn up. I can't see anything else, and I kind of just walk forward to the web and go, hey guys, there's a web here, and I start trying to walk forward through the web.
So it is difficult terrain.
Yeah.
As well as web spell. So first, I need a dexterity saving throw from you, please.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, 18.
Yeah, you pass. So you don't get
Right.
restrained by the webs.
So I'm just, so I can go what, 20 foot?
Yeah, it still counts as difficult terrain.
Yep. And then the rock elemental is just gonna burrow, and then pop up there. And that is my turn. And
I will say
actually,
that.
Go on, sorry.
So he comes up kind of through the web.
Mm-hmm.
So he needs to make. I'm gonna let him make a strength check to just burst through it instead of dex. If he passes, he'll clear that entire region that he's come through from the web.
Save, I take it?
Yes, strength save.
Oh, that's only a 10.
Yeah, no. So he is going to be restrained by the web as he tries to come up.
Can I
through the
give him
ground.
advantage? Can I give him my heroic inspiration?
Sure.
To read roll it?
Yeah. Go for it.
The fucking worst. Holy shit.
Just to
Yeah,
clarify,
unfortunately.
did we all use that already, or?
No, I got
That was
heroic
your
inspiration.
point, and there's
right.
hero. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, we should maybe rename one of them. But we'll figure that out. Yep.
But then I can do a dash as well, can't I?
Well, you're now restrained, so no.
No, the rock guy, the elemental is restrained, but I passed my.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I could do another walk out of there 5 foot. That's 10. So in theory, I could do another 30 foot.
Technically, you should finish your turn before the elemental starts, but I don't care. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, it's up to you. I can stay in the web. I'll just stay in the web.
It's all good. Boss fight time. Let's go.
All right. Guys, I don't know if even I can still see it. To be honest, I can't see past it because it's so dark. I was like, I can't see nothing. I don't know what's in here. I don't know what sent the web to us. I haven't got a clue.
What you mean to say is you can't see anything. Don't use a double negative.
What? A double what? Hello. It's guys. Hello.
Don't you? Don't you have 60 feet of dark vision?
I do have 60 foot, but isn't
so
that
you
that ring?
Now the way you are now, you can.
Oh, let me have a look.
Oh, yeah, you can
should
see
be
the
able
dragon.
to see.
Holy
shit,
it's a dragon!
Holy shit. Can you imagine
Hey,
seeing
hey,
that
Flower
right
Child,
at the
not-
edge of your vision?
Right. Not only is it a dragon, but
It's a spider.
now you might be realizing what Voltari was talking about all those moons ago.
The spider.
The spider. You always
Remember
wanted to
first
see
time
the
you guys
spider.
went together? And he said there was spiders. There's the spider. Finally.
Hey, guys, there's a spider. There's a spider up there. Way. And that's me. That's my turn.
Hey then. Well, that means it's the spider dragon's turn.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, let me see here. Okay, that's cool. If I can move. Oh, yeah. Awesome. I reckon about there. There?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, no, fuck it. It's going to stay up along the wall and end up along here.
Yo.
So it's kind of like, let's say it's 10, 20 feet up on the wall.
Oh, that's
No, let's call it 10.
terrifying.
Let's call it 10 feet up on the wall.
No, don't do it.
And then it's going to do a bonus action first.
Don't do it.
So it spins quite quickly and lays out on the ground as it's sort of like moving through a layer of strong sticky webbing in this area adjacent to itself. It will last for a minute. It's difficult terrain. It lightly obscures the area. Creatures starting its turn in the webbing or entering the webbing have to make checks. And so boom, extra web as bonus action. Now as a action,
No.
Oh, that's pretty small. That's not as big as I thought it was going to be.
Yes.
All right, let's see if
That's what she said.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Stop
I
it.
did not.
You're bringing back bad memories.
All right. Well, let's go kind of like.
Oh, it's a stretch.
I'm going to say no on Leo.
Do they know I'm there in any case? Because I'm hidden.
I mean, it's so you go around that corner, and technically from where it is, it can now see straight into where you're trying to hide.
Sure. Is it
So
searching
it
another
might-
area, though?
Hey.
Yeah,
Is it
there's new
searching
rules
another-
on. There's new
Well, the
rules
thing
on
about
stealth
hiding
anyway.
is that unless you're actually invisible, if you're not in an area that's obscured,
Yep.
then you're no longer hidden. If you
Yeah.
can be seen.
You only have to roll
argument
over
can be-
15 now, I think.
Oh yeah, he definitely made that. The area that could be argued is that it's dark, but creature also has dark vision. So I'm going to say for the purposes of you getting advantage for sneak attacks and things like that, you'll still be counted as hidden. As far as him knowing roughly where you might be, and he won't be able to target you
Yeah.
specifically, but pointing an AOE in your direction, I'm probably be okay. But he misses you with it anyway. Only manages to get Flower Child. So Flower Child, this dragon spider thing turns towards you after it unleashes this first amount of web, and then as it gets kind of leans a little bit closer, it's almost like hanging, like it's hanging from the wall, stretching out with its mouth. It rears back a little bit and then just spews this giant cone of so many spiders. Just erupting from its mouth all over the place. They're all over you. They're biting. They're crawling. They're cruising. Now I'm going to need from you a dexterity saving throw, please.
I get advantage on this.
Are you currently raging? Oh, you don't need that for danger sense, do you?
No, I don't. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
So I'll do that one,
Go ahead.
and 23.
That's a pass. So you will take half damage. So you're going to take 21 already halved piercing damage, and
21, you said?
Yep. And 19 poison, also already halved for person
I was like, so that was 28. That was left me with 7. And then what do you say? 19 damage.
19. Yeah, so 21 and 19, so it should be 40 in total.
Yeah,
Jesus.
so because I had
Well,
temporary
you
hit
don't get
points.
hit.
Yeah, I had temporary hit points. So 19. I'll sort that out now.
Cool, no problem. That is the end of the Spider Dragon's turn. Artoria, you're up.
Cool.
Hey!
Cool. So first thing she's gonna do is pull out the broom of flying. Side saddle on that. And she's just going to say the word rise. And it is going to levitate. I was there 5, 10, 15. Maybe to go to there. Just double check on the distance of this thing. $60. Okay. Just got a ruler. Bueno. Amazing. She's then, as she's sitting on this broom, going to look at this spider thing and sort of raise a hand up. Her eyes become an inky void. And she just says, Tucker! And she would like to cast Eye Bite on this thing.
It's got 8 eyes, so it needs to make 8 saving throws against it too.
All of them are being bitten. Ow, ow, ow.
Juicy!
I don't know if you're muted or not, Mark, but we can't. You're responding.
Yeah, my bad. I was like, fuck. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, it's not making 8 saves. But talk to me about Eyebite. What are you doing with this fucking thing?
I would like to, so quick question before, because I thought I'd made a decision, but then I'm like, maybe. Is it just on the wall or is it in its little web?
Only just on the wall.
Just kind of on the wall? Cool.
Yep.
In that case, I would like to make it sickened so it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay.
Please, because I feel like if it's up, making it fall asleep is kind of a moot point because it's just going to fall down and wake up again.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Give me a wisdom save, please.
How wise is the spider dragon?
Daddy DM.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm very
Wisdom
comfortable.
save. One of these.
Come on, baby.
What's
Natural
your DC?
1.
18.
I'm afraid it passed.
Oh, come on.
Boo! You're gonna get
Lame.
silver barbs.
Can we play Pathfinder now?
So lame.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, it is what it is. It is
Oh, wait.
what it is.
Can I silvery bombs it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
If
something I
you're
can
in
do?
range,
Yeah, I'm in fucking range.
got a reaction.
Silvery
Go ahead.
bads, as they call it in
Yeah,
Boston.
you get that bitch.
Yeah,
All
fuck
right, Here
you.
we go. Rolling again. I'm gonna roll to everyone this time. Let's see. We ready? Straight up wisdom. Boom.
Go to sleep. No,
Boom.
si-
No, he's
Sickened.
sickened.
yes.
Because I feel like sleeping, because he's up, it's gonna fall, damage itself, and then just wake up again.
It's like
So,
a gross season.
and who are you giving the advantage to, Qualik?
You cast a spell, you get to have the advantage.
Oh,
Very good.
I think that's
So that's how I usually do it. It's like whoever I'm using silvery barbs on, I give the advantage to. It makes life easy. How do I share iBite in the chat? Don't worry, I worked it out myself. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. I'm here to help. Anytime.
So yeah, I've gone for sickened because I was thinking panicked, but yeah, sickened is good. it has disadvantage, and it can make another wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turns. Bonus action. Really have any of those? Nah. So I think we are Gucci. Yeah,
Well,
we'll
then.
hold on to my eldritch bullshit. So, all good.
I love that.
Sure.
Eldritch bullshit.
No problem. Joe Covel, your turn.
Okay, so I think it is time.
Yes, it
It
is.
is time to summon Celestial.
Oh,
Come
okay.
on.
Talk to me about your Celestial.
So, since this thing's coming basically out of my scalpel, it will be a celestial being of blades. It'll be very shiny and sharp. But I believe that's not what I'm picking when I cast the spell. There's two kinds. isn't there?
Avenger or Defender?
Yes, and
Yes.
That was not a yes/no question, but I'll take it.
so in this case, I reckon let's go Defender.
Yep.
And I was thinking of putting it right about. It's not letting me double click
Where are you
without
trying to put it?
Because that
Uh,
AoE
so-
is there.
about here-ish.
You want it up in front of the dragon?
That's right. But a little bit away from Flower Child. At the same time, see where I've drawn that square? Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Alright, so we'll pop him there. Now, I have created a stat block for this creature, so it's just not fully finished. You'll have to excuse the mess of it. I'm going to give you access to it. This is I'm assuming a Warlock 5th level spell. So you've chosen Defender, so you'll have the Radiant Mace option for attacks. Ignore the spells and any the special trait name stuff. You do have the Healing Touch once a day ability. And you will have so the Radiant Mace you can do, Healing Touch you can do. That's basically it there. And then the speeds and stuff, the speed is correct. Hit points are all correct. I don't know why. Because it does. The hit points aren't quite correct. So this is 5th level spell, yeah.
That's right, yeah.
So it should
That's
have 40, I believe. 40 plus this spells level above 5th.
It's saying HP 40 plus 10 for each spell level above 5.
Yep. So it's 40 because it's not
So
above
like,
5.
yeah,
so
so
yeah,
just
hit points are
40.
40. AC is 17. It's got the Radiant Mace ability and the Healing Touch ability. It takes its turn immediately after yours. So it's there and it can act when you're finished.
Okay, well, before I do anything with it, I'm going to use my bonus ability. My bonus action, I should say, sorry. To put a little bit of healing light. What's he on at the moment? Actually, I need the healing light more than Qualak. Sorry, Qualak. I was going to heal you, but I
I
realized
did.
I need it more.
I did more than anyone else. I'm 11 hit points from my maximum.
So, yep, I'm just going to put 2 on myself. And I believe that's 2d6. So, 2d6 and
Yep.
add it to my health.
No
May?
problem.
Oh, wow. That's.
Yay!
You know what? You
Right.
can have the hit points. Actually, I
Right.
don't mind if you take this one for this moment, but next time, consider your favorite Hadozi friend. Next time we do healing, where you do better than 3 hit points of healing at least.
Yeah, so I suppose this is time to try and redeem myself. This giant angelic creature.
Very nice. So it's your spell attack modifier to hit, but that might already be in.
Yes,
yeah,
it's
that
already-
won't
it's
be improved. Okay. Has it got the right?
Oh, wait, I'll
Boom!
see
Nat
if I'm-
20. Never mind. You fucking hit. So we max in our crit. So roll a d10 plus 8. and then we'll add 10.
Hey, it's even
Oh.
a good roll.
Yeah. 17, so 27 points of radiant damage. Boom.
And it
Damn.
dies. Oh my god.
No, but it does screech in pain and look over at this celestial. Just, it's not happy. That's it, Doc Oval? Or do you have another attack? I believe you have another attack. Oh, wait, before that, roll a d10.
Oh, a D10, you say?
Yep. You can do this every time you hit with the defender.
Oh, and actually, yeah, no, we have the
7.
Deck of Planar Ruin still in play as well. If you want to tempt fate and go potentially short-term madness, then you can add an additional, let's have a look here, D8 psychic damage if you want, but you will have to roll a wisdom saving throw, DC 14,
Let's do this.
or have
Will crit,
short-term madness.
Yeah, roll a d8 and it's already an additional 8. So,
Would the Celestial get the madness, or would Doc Hovel get the madness?
I'll get the madness, I
okay
hope.
for that.
There's a
Okay, so
D8.
another 12
Let's
damage.
see the wisdom saving throw. Let's see a
Wait.
1.
What kind of damage is it?
Psychic.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so that component of the damage and only that component of the damage, you notice is not quite as effective as everything else. And I believe that's a fail on that wisdom
Oh
save.
my god,
Yeah, I
it
went
is.
mad, didn't I?
So, roll me
Yeah.
odds or evens. I've already decided which is which.
Okay.
It's evens.
Cool. So, your celestial friend kind of shakes his head and
Oh no.
what madness is this? I know nothing about how madness actually works.
Okay.
So either I'm going to wing it or someone's going to tell me.
Roll a
Real quick.
D100 for me, Mr. Elric.
Okay, rolling a D100.
Also, that
We
7-year-old. Sorry.
37.
37. Okay, between 31 to 40. The character becomes frightened and must use his or her action and movement each round to flee from the source of the fear.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Oh,
Sounds about right.
no.
The Celestial's like, fuck this shit. Arachnophobia.
Yeah, okay. I can't find it. There it is. All right, so frightened. So, Geoff, it gets 7 temporary hit points from that hit. You did that with the initial D10 I asked for. Every time you hit with it, you roll a D10. And you can apply that many temp hit points to a creature within 5 or 10 feet. It's the only creature that's close enough, so they went to him. However, I am going to allow you to make the second attack because you've already used your action to start attacking. It will be a disadvantage, however, because you're now frightened of the creature.
Okay.
Or frightened of
Well,
everything.
I'll
Could be.
because it goes on my spell casting,
Way
I'll just use
worse.
my Eldritch Blast and disadvantage it. Instead of using the +9 that came with the thing. Oh, again! Why has that happened twice in one
Oh,
game?
wow.
Good. So a couple of things are going to happen here. I was going to wait until you inevitably ran away. But I guess that won't be the case now. Getting a 17 to hit. I'm going to stop rolling to everyone now. The dragon very much does manage to bite your celestial buddy, dealing 7 piercing and 11 poison.
Oh.
Don't believe it's
Oh, wow.
wisdom too.
Oh,
so
that's not so
18
bad.
damage.
That's not so bad.
Yep. It's not so bad.
That's not so bad.
However,
Could be worse.
now you've used your action. You've used. Have you used the bonus action healing light?
With my actual self? Yeah.
No, with the.
Oh, no. Oh, this healing touch. I
Yeah.
haven't used that.
Oh, that's an action though. Sorry, it's not a bonus action, isn't it?
Yes, it's under actions.
Okay, so
don't
you can't
seem
do
to
that
have
either.
any bonus. Oh yeah, bonus actions. Enter the description.
The problem you
Yeah.
have now is that the creature can move about 40 feet, so it's going to go 40 feet that way and up as high as it can, which is all the way to the fucking ceiling, to get away from the fucking dragon and everything else that it's now scared of, because that's part of the madness. So it's now hanging out up there, and we're moving right along to the giant lizard's turns. Now, I know what you were going for, Leo, but these things don't want to be food, and they also really kind of don't want to go out into the web, so they're all gonna huddle up the back in that room, I'm afraid.
Lame.
Yeah. Well, the whole
Lame.
area out there is full of webs of the thing that eats them.
Oh, I was hoping for like lizard versus spider action here.
I mean, maybe you need to do more than just open the door.
Sounds
I don't
hot.
know. Anyway, top of the round. Are we good to keep going?
I think I need to
Yeah.
up, most likely.
It might be best to
Okay.
to bring this one to a close and pick it up again next week. It's a pretty good Cliffy.
Yeah, now,
It
the thing
is.
about that is you're going to be away next week, aren't you, Jess?
I'll be in Ballarat. We're gonna be chilling because it's Tuesday, so we'll see how we're going.
We might be able-
Prepare a little side quest, side something for just in case. And so next week we may have that and have to pick up this cliffhanger the week after. We will see how we go.
You know what we could do? You know what we could do?
What's that?
I've done this for Beck and Blackest Night, where I've run a gauntlet. Maybe we could do a gauntlet next week. Jess, if you're not available, we'll just do a high-level combat gauntlet. If you want, I can
Like
run
it.
it, or Mark, you can run it. Whatever you want to do. Just combat, just straight combat.
Yep. Down. We'll do that next week. That'll make it easy. If Jess can't make it. Otherwise, we will continue with this rather high-stakes situation. Yeah, this should be interesting.
I don't want to die,
There
but
goes.
I guess it comes down to a roll of the dice. If you need dice to see whether or not you live or die, make sure you check out fruitbowldice.com. Maybe you're lacking in fiber. Maybe you just need to know a random number. Check out fruitbowldice.com. You can get one of those things sorted out. Yeah, look at that.
Do it.
Do
Don't
it. Do
forget,
it right now.
affiliate code, goodness.
And if you want some
Yes.
music to make love to your audio receptors, check out tabletopaudio.com. If you've been enjoying the ambience that you've heard in the background of tonight's episode, they've got all the ambience tracks that you need for your at-home games, whether it be sci-fi, murder mysteries, or fantasy, or whatever it is that you got going on. Check out tabletopaudio.com, and of course, if you want more D&D content, well, we've got you sorted out, because you got Chronicles of Chaos that's happening chaotically anytime during the week. Could be Wednesday, Monday, Sunday. Who the fuck knows? Sevs, what do you got going on?
It's actually tomorrow, and we have a character that we are based in Hell. We have Cliff Montgomery, which is an abyssal chicken. We also have a Fury in there as well, and a few other devils.
Holy shit.
They have just made their way onto the 5th level of Hell.
The 5th level of Hell. So Vincent in Townsville. Thank you everyone for hanging out with us. We'll be back again next week, 8 o'clock or 8:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time on a Tuesday night. But if you can't wait that long, well, I mean, tomorrow night you've got Chronicles of Chaos, and then Thursday night, hopefully we have a next episode of Beck and Blackest Night, which is our gothic horror campaign, Curse of Strahd, actual play live stream. I'll be in the DM seat for that one, and the players have some very important choices that they need to make that could be, it's just going to change the whole narrative. So if you like narrative-based choices, make sure you join us, 8 p.m. AEST.
Question about that stream.
Oh, okay. Ask
What
away.
level are you guys now? What level is your party?
Well, actually, they leveled up in the last episode, so they'll be level 4 at this point.
Oh, that's very far behind us.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Have they dealt with the death house yet?
Yes, that is well and truly behind the players at this point. It was the first thing that they've, that they sort of came across, and they have moved on from there. And next week's episode, or this week's episode rather, they're going to be coming across a narrative crossroads. But you know what? Send me a message. Let's talk, Mark, because I think things could get interesting. Could there be a crossover? I don't know. Maybe. We can't hear you, by the way.
Mushroom.
3 seconds.
1, 2. Fix?
Hopefully that's there we go.
There we go.
Yes, I think there may indeed be some potential for a bit of a crossover there. We don't get around there until chapter 5-ish, so we have time.
Spoilers. All right, thanks for hanging out, everybody. May all of your 20s be dirty. We'll see you again very, very soon. Good night, I guess. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Everybody.
Nice.
See you next time.
So yes.